And like, what about what's going on in Afghanistan right now, bro? Like, that shit, like some crazy, crazy sceneries I've been seeing today.
Oh my God. You sent it in the group chat too. Like people holding on to an Air Force plane as it's about to take off. And then some footage of the plane already in the air. And you could see like somebody falling off of the plane.
Multiple bodies falling off.
Bro, that is insane.
That's how bad they wanted to leave there. So that's how you know how, like, the situation there has to be really fucking bad for them to risk their life like that.
Oh my God, bro. It's so sad. It's so sad seeing images like that because those people are so desperate. They have their whole family. Like, there's people, they're literally leaving with nothing. There's a couple of people that have like luggages and shit, but most people, they don't have shit. They just have their family, their children, their wives, or whatever the case may be, and they're just fucking dipping. They're just trying to leave, running.
Yeah. I saw videos of like just bodies laying on the floor too because the Taliban like was just knocking on people's doors, and I don't know, I guess they were like just checking to see who was I don't know. I really don't know like the full story, but I definitely saw some crazy shocking footage coming out of there.
Yeah, I digged a little bit into it. Whoever had, if you in any shape, way, or form assisted the United States, you're fucked if you live
Yeah, that's
there.
probably what it was, that the people that died.
Yeah, you're absolutely screwed. They're coming after you and they're gonna kill you.
Do you think it was a good idea to get our troops out of there?
I mean, we were honestly fighting a losing war for over a decade.
Yeah, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, I was actually recently watching a video. I don't know if it was on Vox or Vice on YouTube, and we weren't the first people to invade Afghanistan. Like in history, there's been a lot of other people, like Russia and England. They tried to invade, and they were unsuccessful as well. The reason it's so hard to really take control of Afghanistan is that it's not like a United States where it's like one government rules all. Like, yeah, sure, they have a government, but they have like 13 to like 15 different parts of Afghanistan that are like totally different groups of people that speak different languages. And there's so many they live right by the tip of the Himalayan mountains, and it's so mountainous that for you to get just from one side to the other of the country is so fucking hard. They don't really have like official roads like that, you know?
Right.
And then
Everything's
with the
dirt.
yeah, and with the Taliban, what they would end up doing is they would leave Afghanistan, retreat, and go to a different country. I think it's Pakistan, which is right next to it. And then they would refocus, rearm themselves, get new recruits in Pakistan, and go back into Afghanistan and fight some more. So it's like you're fighting an enemy kind of blind that has like unlimited people. They just keep going to other countries, recruiting more people, and coming back, you know? But my thing is like, how do they not find the leaders? Like, after all these fucking years, you guys never found the leaders.
The
How?
Taliban leaders, you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, don't they even have Twitter accounts?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think they do. I think they have, like, I think some of the leaders have Twitter accounts, but yet they fucking banned Trump. This world
This,
makes no sense.
yeah, this shit is crazy. This shit is
Bro, I have
absolutely
a
nuts,
feeling
bro.
China's gonna take over Taiwan and US is not gonna do shit about it.
No, especially with Biden in office. Biden,
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast of Valuetainment, Patrick Bet David, and they were mentioning some things. I'm like, yo, this could be so true because Hunter Biden, Biden's son, lived in China for a while.
Right.
So I'm sure that they have a lot of fucking dirt on him.
Mm.
So what they were saying is like, I'm sure that the Chinese government went up to Biden and was like, hey, like if you don't comply, if you go out of the script and say these other things, then it's going to be really bad for you. You know, like basically
Yeah.
threatening him. And I'm positive that's happened, bro. Biden's been in office for fucking decades, like working for the government.
Yeah. I feel like we're just kissing China's ass now.
I mean,
I heard
he
even
for sure is.
I heard even Kamala Harris has a Chinese name.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard of. I just heard this the other day. I
What do you
haven't
mean by
verified
that?
if it's like, you know how Chinese people come to the U.S. and they get a new name.
Yeah.
So it's she basically has a Chinese name.
Oh shit! And she changed it basically to Kamala Harris.
No, no, no. Like she did the same thing that Chinese people do when they come here,
Oh,
but she
I see
did
what you're
it
saying.
in China. So
Right.
she has like a unique Chinese name for. It doesn't. It's not Kamala Harris. What's her name again? Fuck, I
Kamala.
forgot.
Kamala
Kamala
Harris.
Harris. Yeah, it's not that. It's like something else in
True.
Thai in Chinese. So yeah, I don't know. This is something I gotta verify, but it's what I heard.
It's funny because what you just mentioned, there's a lot of Asian people here in California and LA in particularly.
Yeah,
And then I would meet a lot of them and they'll be like, "Oh, what's your name?" It's like, "Oh, my name's Joe," or "My name's Peter." And I'm
John.
like, "Right, John." I meet so many fucking Johns that
Yeah.
are Asian and I'm like, "How the fuck do they have these white ass names?" And I never like crossed my mind until I realized. I was like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense now."
Yeah, I mean they have to, or else like no one is gonna be able to pronounce their name.
Right.
Not in America, at least.
I mean, still though, but I don't know. I would be all for having a unique name and holding on to it and making people call me my unique ass name.
Right. I just don't know how you would write it in English, because even the way they write it, like they write is like completely different.
Yeah, but they could write in the alphabets in American, or I guess the rest of the, I don't even know what the fuck's called. It's regular alphabets like with A's, B's, and C's.
Yeah, but I feel like it would be a long ass name or something. I don't know.
True.
I don't know why they do that. I just think it's because they want to simplify shit.
Yeah, makes sense. They're like tired of people fucking saying that shit wrong. Even like my
Yeah.
mom, for example. My mom, because being Latino, there's a lot of times where they put like duh or Del in front of a name like Del Cruz,
Da Silva.
Da Silva, exactly. So my mom took out the duh in front of her name, in front of her
Hmm.
last name, just so she can have the regular last name, because she was tired of people asking her like, is it together or separate? So she was like, nah, fuck that, I'm just gonna take that shit out.
Yeah, well, you could do that once you turn them like a citizen.
Right. Are you gonna change your name to Michael?
Hell no.